Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nadia. I'm a Vedic astrologer. Thank you so much for coming up today to listen to the upcoming energy forecast between 14th of October until 21st of October. As usual, I will divide my explanation into several parts and the timestamp will be in the description box along with my personal details if you're interested to book a personal reading with me. And I just want to do the small announcement here that we opened to receive bookings for the upcoming 1 year period of annual horoscope reading of 2026 via our website. So basically, the predictions and the guidance, the remedies, all the reading will be based on your particular dasha system, not actually Tajaki or Titi Pravesh, because many people ask me about that. That one you can read it when you're doing the reading after your birthday, which in my opinion is not as much as accurate as when you're doing the reading for your dashas. And anyways, even when you're doing for Tajaki or Titi Pravesh, you still need the implement of the dashas of how things gonna work out with you. All right. So in our report, we'll be blending everything along with the Gochar, which is the transit, so we can give you better idea, vision of what exactly coming up for you throughout the 2026, remedies, precautions, etc. All right. And also you can list down for me your questions, your concerns at a point, and then all of these questions will be mentioned in the report itself. All right. Please feel free to book directly via website, or you just can contact me directly via my email or social media platforms. Okay. Now, what's going on in upcoming 1 week? So we have two main events. Okay, so first of all, we have Venus here being debilitated and it's in Parivartana Yoga with Mercury. This is number one. Number two, we have Jupiter here will be entering Cancer for almost like 2 month period. Okay, now although that Jupiter here is moving for 2 months only. Okay, so some people, some astrologer may not really consider it as actual movement, but I think this upcoming 2 month plus, it can gives us a very good idea what to expect for another 1 year when Jupiter actually moved to Cancer around June. Okay, so it kind of gives you that quick flavor overview of what exactly Jupiter in Cancer can give. Now, before we jump into Jupiter exaltation, now let us talk with the shortest period we have. Venus being in Virgo, actually it's moved there around like 8th of October, all right, and it will remain until 2nd of November. And you can say that it's in Parivartana Yoga, that's mean exchange in the sign or lordship, right, with Mercury here. So the Lord of Virgo is here, the Lord of here is there. Okay, that's why we call it as a Parivartana Yoga. So when we have Venus and Mercury in Parivartana Yoga, especially it's in the sign of Virgo, where Venus actually is getting debilitated, this may not be the right placement for Venus to have, or it may feel really uncomfortable. All right. Once Venus actually moved to Virgo, we witnessed that the stock market of the cryptocurrency just fall off, right? Because actually Venus and Mercury, both of them are quite connected when it comes to business and finances. So when they are in Parivartana Yoga, although it's not bad though, but Venus in nature really does not like to be in Virgo. And because it's starting to become in Parivartana Yoga, it's amplified that power. So as if like whatever that structure foundation that the person have, or maybe depending upon Venus and Mercury, will start to fall apart. So let's say, for example, the cryptocurrency falling apart, right? Maybe exposure of some like can happen here. Maybe I don't know, deception in businesses can start to show up and surface itself in individual's life, right? In the larger scale, we are talking, especially if you are actually going through, sorry, Mahadasha, Antardasha, or Priyantradasha of Venus and Mercury, all right? That means this particular um, transit can be quite significant for you. Venus in Virgo means that I'm going to look at the love sector, financial sector, all right, business partnership sector in a very practical manner. Okay, and I may actually, as a Venus here, I will somehow able to collect the data in order for me to know what type of decision I will get because of the Mercury. Mercury means communication. So Venus here will start to take action and attitude based on Mercurian movement. So that's mean I decided to cut the relationship with this person because the way how they communicate may not really effective. Or for example, I decided to withdraw this business because the way how the information comes to me, the data that comes to me may not really effective. It's not actually because of fight. It's more as the data collected or communication aspect, right? Intellectual aspect between two individuals or in two whatever subject that we are looking at, okay? Can be a bit misaligned with Venus. Therefore, Venus here has a very much tendency to cut things off. Whenever we have any planet falls into Virgo, okay, basically, I am telling you, I'm going to fix the situation. I just want to fix it out, okay? I just want to get into conclusion. Virgo is about fixing things, getting things correctly, okay? Make it done in whatever form it is. So, people here will start to become quite practical in nature. So I'm going to come and tell you what exactly in my heart, what exactly in my plan. For example, what I am looking forward. If you are in the same page as me, we can go ahead with it. If you are not, then we are done. So this segment in particular has no emotion or intuitive aspect on it. Is more as a logic and common sense of what exactly will make me feel comfortable. Therefore, I'm doing it actually in term of like again like solving conflicts, okay, solving conflicts, getting solving issues and problems, getting into some conclusion, making decisions. This is can be excellent placement for both of them to be together. Because why? Mercury and Venus are, they are quite friendly or average towards one another, and this is not a very negative placement, right? Because Venus is actually natural positive planet and Mercury also is a positive planet. So when they are doing that Parivartana yoga, so both of them are kind of working well together. That okay, we are collecting the data, we do this, we do that, and then we end it or we start it. Okay. So as overall, Mercury here can also shows a lot of misunderstanding, miscommunication can happen, right? People may not really feel comfortable towards one another. Um, the feeling of mini Mercury retrograde sometimes can be felt, okay? Especially again, if you have a strong Virgo or Libra, or also you are going through Dasha, Antardasha, Priyantradasha of Mercury and Venus. You can start to feel like, okay, like this is a mini kind of Mercury lemonade going on here. Okay. So this is in regards to Venus. Again, it's not gonna be very long period. It's gonna be only until 2nd of November, but you will start to feel and sense that yeah, a lot of relationship is falling apart during this period, but a lot of relationship also getting structured. A lot of marriages can happen during this time. All right. So this is in regards to Venus and Mercury. Now, the superstar of the show, we have Jupiter, right? Jupiter entering the sign of Cancer. So it will be technically between 18, okay, of October until you can say 2nd of December. Okay. So it's actually less than 2 months. Okay. 18 October, 2nd of December. So what's the flavor that we actually can get? First of all, people who have a strong Cancer energy. So Cancer as a lagna, okay, as a moon, okay. Maybe Cancer as a seven house. That's mean for Capricorn people, okay. Capricorn lagna, they definitely can feel it. All right. Another thing also we have here, if you are actually going through Dasha, Antradasha, okay, let me put it here. Dasha, Antradasha, AD, or Priyantadasha of Jupiter itself or planet that sits, planets in Cancer. Okay, so let's say, for example, you're going through Mars Dasha and Mars is sitting in Cancer. That means automatically being activated because of Jupiter. Okay, these people will definitely get some sort of flavor from Jupiter being in Cancer. Jupiter is exalted in Cancer. Why is that? Jupiter is natural energy of giving, expansion, prosperity, right? It's that Lakshmi energy, giving things, being in a righteous path, being in dharmic path, right? Cancer in natural, sorry, Cancer in natural has to do also with giving, caring, nurturing, right? So the nakshatra of Pushya, which is the middle of in Cancer itself, the deity of it is Brihaspati. Okay, therefore Brihaspati, aka Jupiter, naturally feel comfortable in Jupiter, regardless whether it is in Punarvasu, whether it is in Ashlesha. But definitely the maximum power of Jupiter here being in Punarvasu Pushya in particular, right? They feel way much more comfortable than Ashlesha. Okay. Now, when Jupiter enters the sign of Cancer, another aspect of Cancer which maybe people do not know about. Cancer is very territory kind of zodiac sign. Very territory. Like it's just this is my land, this is my thing, this is my desire. Okay, this is my comfort zone. This is my mom. This is my father. This is my family. This is my husband, wife. Blah, 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 blah. Very authoritative, very controlling, and very possessive zodiac sign. So when Jupiter here, an exaltation planet, all right, that sometimes Jupiter also has to do with a blessing here, fall into the territory of Cancer, it can indicate people can get excessively impulsive towards the things that they want in life, which means in this next 2 month period, you will kind of get the clarity of what exactly you want in life and in which direction you are aligning yourself to. Let's say, for example, random example. Well, I have intention actually. I really want to get married. Okay, I want to have a partner. I want to start a family. I just want to get married. Perhaps when Jupiter here enters Cancer, and if let's assume your Cancer is falling into the category that I mentioned, it will get activated, right? You may somehow, some way get some result out of it. So maybe random proposal, random attraction, random, I don't know, maybe some desire here and there, your current partner maybe want to get proposed, blah, blah, all of that can happen. Let's say, well, Nadia, I really want to start a business, but I'm not sure how, you know, I don't know where to find the right people, right partner, blah, blah, and all of that. Well, maybe because Jupiter here just moved to Cancer, somehow that type of opportunities will start to come to you, or that extra motivation will start to come up to you in order for you to be able to execute it. Now, you may not be able to execute it, to be frank, because Jupiter here is will be moving retrograde. So that means it can give you a thought of it, like stronger thought. Okay, now you were confused about do business. You wanted to do the business, but you don't know what to do. Now Jupiter entering Cancer for a while, as if like I will give you now the idea. Okay, I'll give you the idea. I will give you what exactly you need to do. Now in the next 6 months until Jupiter dip back into Cancer around June, you think about it. As if Jupiter will tell us such thing. Same example. Jupiter, the person you want to get married, right? So maybe in this 2 month, Jupiter will give you options, right? So maybe 2, 3 candidates will come to you. Okay, this person A, person B, person C. Now Jupiter will be like, okay, I give you some options. Okay, you go ahead with it. Think about it. Okay, then decide only after June 2026 when I come back and I sit down here. So Jupiter here can gives us a flavor actually as an AKA manifestation of whatever we are looking for and whatever we want. Jupiter throughout this 2 month period will be in Punarvasu Nakshatra only. What is Punarvasu? Punarvasu is the sword of Lord Ram, is the embodiment of boomerang. Boomerang of what? As if I am throwing the disc to the sky, trying my luck. I did my prayer, I did whatever, and let me wait and see whether that disc will come back to me or not. Boomerang effect. So as if in this 2 months, you will be throwing that boomerang, okay? And then you will wait for it to come back. And you will see if the direction where it's coming back, is it towards you? Is there some other places going north, south, and then you're gonna catch it or not? You will know that, how to catch it, or technically you will figure out where to catch it around June 2026. Okay? So I just thought to give a brief about what exactly Jupiter here gonna do. It's very nice placement, honestly. But it can make the person become very authoritative, very adamant, very possessive towards what they want. But the key point here, do not mess it up by your desire. That means you just still need to have a patience until Jupiter give it to you on June. Because when Jupiter here moves retrograde, it can give some sort of restlessness because automatically Jupiter will be considered as debilitated. So as if like Jupiter will give you that lever of something that you wanted, then it will take it away from you. Then maybe we'll give it back to you on June. Now that take it away from you, people can feel restless about it because whenever we have Cancer being activated, it means mentally and emotionally we as a collective will feel disoriented. Okay. And again, especially if you have this type of activations in your chart, which I mentioned. Okay. So I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for listening. Wishing you all the best. Stay good, be good. See you soon. Bye bye.